Hello everyone, this is Val from Val's Craft Creations, and today I am bringing you a new tutorial. This one is gonna be something easy and fun to make. I just did I think it was like 3 design team projects, and I was brainstorming, and when I had design team projects that I had to make, I always brainstorming and see what I need to do. Looking for idea for new project for the project, and it's kind of, I'm not gonna say it's stressing because I really love it, but it's kind of make me busy, looking for idea, then collecting the materials and doing all that stuff. So it's kind of crazy sometimes. So today I wanted to bring something easier before I jumped to my next design team project, because I was contacted today by another designer of digital papers, and she wanted me to be on her design thing. So I accepted because I love using all those beautiful digital kits. There's so many talented ladies and guys out there that it is amazing. So before I jump to the next project, I wanted to do something easy and easy to follow, like beginners project. And I was thinking, I did these flowers a long time ago. It's not my original idea. You can find this Pinterest, everywhere. I don't even remember where I learned to do these flowers, and they're just circle flowers, and I have just put a brad in the middle, and they're very easy to make. It's ridiculous, but it's very easy to make. And who will say, that this is so easy to make? These ones I use brads, but maybe I will try to do a couple using these mini flowers that I found at Hobby Lobby. Maybe you can put gems in the middle. You just need to glue like the pieces together. I didn't even turn my glue gun on because I wasn't thinking, but let me have my glue here just in case. I'm gonna have just my liquid glue on the side here in case I decide to do one with those little flowers. But you can put gems in the middle. It's easier to do it with the brads because you don't have to use glue or anything, just paper and brads. And I got these ones at Hobby Lobby a long time ago. They're mini brads, but I love the colors because there's the rose gold, silver, and this brassy color right there. And this is the gold. This is the silver brad. And then this pinkish color is the rose gold. So I like these ones because it brings all these colors. I think it was $2.99, and at that time it was 50% off. Now it's 40% off, but it wasn't that much. And then I'm using vellum. I find vellum to be better, like for at least the vase, because it's more sturdy. So I'm using, let me give you the colors. I'm using gold metallic, silver metallic, random gold dots, alcohol ink vellum. This one has like pinkish bluish color. This is like a pinkish color. This one is watercolor fade. It has blue and pink. And then the last one that I used was the silver texture vellum. Look how pretty. And then I'm using book pages. And at first I was using, let me get it here so I can show you what I did with this. I was coloring my book pages with this metallic. You can see it there. It's this metallic wasp, and this one is H brass, and this one is rose gold. But then I said, you know what I'm doing that when I have this sprays. This one is Distress Mica Spray, and in this color is Brush Pewter or some pewter. I don't know how to say it, but they're from Ranger. And I had the Tarnish Brass, and this color is Antique Bronze. So what I did for my other paper, I just sprayed that. You see how pretty? Because with this one, I need to put my finger on the wax and wax the paper, and it was taking too much time. But you can do something like this. You don't have to. This is optional. Just use what you have at home. But look how pretty. So I cut my papers already, and let me tell you what you need. You need your brads and your paper. If you're not gluing anything, you don't need glue. And I have 5 pieces here, but this one only have 4 pieces of paper in different sizes. So I cut my vellum and some of the book pages here. This one is size 2 inches squares. And then I have 1 3/4. And I have both book pages and the vellum. No, this one is just the book pages, because this is the second layer. Almost all of them had the book pages at the second layer. Then, so let me give you again. I had 2 inches, 1 3/4, 1 1/2, and this one on the 1 1/2 I do have the book pages and the vellum. That's 1 1/2. Then I have 1 inch. 1 inch, and I think 1 1/4 inch. And then this one were pieces that I had left. I really don't know what size they are. Maybe 1/4 inch. No, it's a little bit more than 1/4 inch. Maybe 1 what? Let me see, 1/4. Let me check. Let me get my, because they were just pieces that I had left from the book pages. It's a 3/4, almost 3/4 inches. It's not even an inch. So I was thinking to do a couple with 5 pieces. Like this one all have 4, but I was thinking to put a small book page piece here on the last layer. And then I had this metallic pen. They are almost dry, but I use them to do like a border around them. Maybe you can see it better on this one. Like this vellum, I went with the pen. It's not even, and I did on this layer, the last layer and the third layer, I went with the pen. I went around it. But if you don't have something like that, just distress it with your ink. This one you can see here that I went around the border a little bit. So that's optional if you want to do that to the border, to like, I don't know, just to like do something, how you call that, like an extra step to make it more interesting. But it's not mandatory. But if you want to, you can distress the edges. This one was with the silver one. And this one I used the gold. And this one I use a darker like silver. And then this one is the darker silver. And this one I think is the gold. But that's an extra step that you can make. You can use like the Sharpie. If you have any Sharpie that is metallic. It don't even have to be metallic. I'm using this metallic color because that's the paper that I like when I went to get some. But you don't have to do a metallic. You can make it any color, like maybe more chubby chic with the pinks and white and, you know, pastel colors. Or maybe you want to go more with the vintage look, with the browns and the cream. Just, you know, just use what you have at home. So we're going to need one piece. Let me get my pieces here. I may do one with starting with the book page and then another one with the vellum. Let me let me see which one I want. Maybe we'll go with the gold. Or maybe a pink. Let's do at least 3. It's gonna be the same process. But if I use the flowers, then I wanna use this for this one and maybe one of the pinkish for this one. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, you're also gonna need a pokey tool just to do the hole in the middle, and you know, whatever you use to do your holes. And that's the other thing that you need. So this is my pieces. These are the 2 inches. You know what? I didn't have any of the 1 3/4 that are no book pages. So I may cut one for this one. And this one is my 1 3/4. Then my 1 inches. Gonna use, of course, the vellum on this one. Use this one for this one. I want to see what I'm gonna cut for this. Let me put that one there. Okay, so that is my 1.5 inch. So I already have a 2 inches, a 1 3/4, 1.5. Now we're gonna get 1 inch. Let me see if I want to use. Let me see. And here I'm gonna use one of these ones here. And remember, this will be your last layer. So, but I'm gonna do one with 5 at least. That for that one. Oh, I need one for this one. Let's do that one. And this is my 1 inch. And then I'm gonna do my 3/4 of an inch. This one I didn't even spray it or anything, so that one will go there. Just gonna do one with this 5 pieces. And this one, I just need one at 3/4. Let me see what color do I want to use. Just gonna do gold. Let me cut. One 3/4. And 1 3/4. So your pieces need to be square, and now we're gonna do circles. This one is gonna go right there. So that's what you need, 4 or 5 pieces, 5 squares. Let me put all this to the side that we don't need right now, so I can have some space. Put my pen here, my pokey tool, my scissors. Okay, so let's start. Let's do this one, the 5 one. I think this one I'm gonna add one of these flowers. So you just need to fold your piece of paper on 4, you know, like 4, like half and then half. And it don't have to be perfect. And then with your scissors, you're gonna go around it like this, and you're gonna create like a circle. And you're gonna do that with all your pieces. So fold in half, and then fold it in half again, and then cut like a circle. And then we're gonna scrunch all these pieces. So let me do this real quick. And like I told you, your circle don't have to be perfect. My goodness, can I open this? And then I'm using vellum, but you can use cardstock, you can use book pages, you know, just use what you have at home. It doesn't have to be vellum. And then this little one, let me see if I can fold it. There. Maybe this one you will even see it with the flower on it. But we will have it here. Just in case, I can always change it to the other ones. So let me throw this out. And then what you're gonna do is just crunch it. You have to be careful with the vellum because you can break it like I did here. So just carefully crunch your circle. Same if you're using very old book pages. This is very easy to make. If you do the same thing that I did, cut all your squares, have them ready. You can see, you know, while you're watching TV, your YouTube videos, my tutorials, you can, you know, do mask making with this. And the good thing is they're flat. I was trying to do some flat flowers so I can decorate an upcoming project. And then this one, I'm just not gonna do the, well, let me show you, let me get my pen here. This one, let me use the silver one. And at this point, you're gonna pick, you see how all this is? Sometimes the point here is all messed up. But you just go around it like that. And it doesn't matter if it's perfect or not. I really don't mind it. I like it when it's not even. But it's up to you, you know, how you do this part. I wish I had better pens than this one, but, you know, just use what you have at home. And that's what I'm doing, using what I have available to me right now. Because I'm not going to go and spend money. Then you're going to go on the third one. If you don't have distress ink, you don't have metallic pen, maybe you have some markers. Those Crayola marker, Rosa art marker, whatever you have at home, just use it to do the border on two of these two. But since this one, we may have this one small here, I'm just gonna do on the third one, on the last one too. And that's it. On the other ones, I'm not gonna do the pen because I don't want to take too long, but that's what you would do if you want to distress the edges with the metallic pen or with any pen that you have. And then since this one, I am not gonna do the hole in the middle, I'm not gonna use my brad. We're just gonna glue this down. I wish I had my glue gun on, but just gonna go a little bit with that one. And then you just place your pieces, you know, that look nice. And you just layer them. Let me hold it in place here while it dry a little bit. See if I can scrunch this one a little bit more. This one say Canada there. And let me glue my flower. I think I like it better with the brads, but look, this is another option with the flower. I'm gonna do this one, this pink one with a pink flower, and see if I like it. Well, look how pretty. And then the last one we will use the brad. Let me get flower here. This one has like glittery flowers and flowers without the glitter, so I'm just gonna use the glitter one. And I pick this one here for that one. And then this last one we will use the brad. Let me get a brad here. Okay, so you're gonna do the same thing. Just fold in half. And remember, this one I'm not gonna do the pen, but you can distress the edges. And this one only have 4 layers. I think I like it with the 5 layers, so it's up to you, how many layers you want to add to your flower. 3, 4, no less than 3. Or maybe you want to do 2, I don't know. But I think less than 3 will be, it will look different. Make sure that this is full correctly. See, let me see something. Let me see if you can add. You see, you can add one of those flat pearls. I may do that with this one and try something different, right? But the brads, I will show you. It's easy. But let me do this one first. Scrunch it. With the brad, you just do a hole in the middle. You put all your pieces together. And you do a hole in the middle. And you put your brad through it, and that's it. But we can do one more. Let's see. I wanted to do something short too because I had to do a live for one of my design team Facebook page. I had to do a live too. So it's at 8 o'clock tonight. Well, 7 Central, 8 my time, which is Easter time. We're gonna be making Valentine cluster embellishment clusters, easy ones. So I had that too later on today. Okay, and then my flower. Let me comment below and tell me what you like better, with the brad, with the flowers, and now we're gonna do one with this pearl. You can even do all layers with book pages, and that is a good way to use your book pages. Just distress the edges. Maybe use different color book pages. You know, the older ones are more brownish. Maybe then you can use brownish book pages, the cream ones, more new ones. Some of them look like flowers. It's depending on how you cut the circle, I guess. I don't mind them. They will give character to my flower, right? Okay, so this one have 5 layers. Is this circle the same size as this one? Let me see. Okay, so scrunch my pages. The book pages are easier to scrunch. Just be careful not to break it when you open them back. Well, you can also use tracing paper. I haven't tried like with wax paper or one of those paper, but I'm pretty sure you can use those too. I think cardstock would break maybe easily if you scrunch it too much. I don't know, but I will try later on and see how it will turn out with if I use cardstock. But you can experiment and see what works for you and what you like and what you don't like. I know that I like the vellum feeling on the flowers. I break that one a little bit there, but that's fine. And then I'm gonna put here my pearl. I think I put too much glue, but just gonna leave it dry. And let's do one more with the brad so you can see. Let me clean my glue. Look how pretty. I like it with the pearl too. Let me get my papers. Two inches, 3 1/4. I'm sorry, 2 inches, 1 3/4, 1 1/2, 1 inch. I think I'm gonna add another book page. There. This one I'm only gonna use 4. You see, it's easy if you have all your pieces cut already. It will be easier for you to do a bunch of these flat flowers. I love them because you can use it inside your journal and they're not bulky. Even you can have the circles cut already instead of the square. I had the square because I needed to show you how to do this part. But you know, I may sit down later and cut my circles already. And then that way I have it ready for when I need to do more of these flowers for my projects. Maybe even scrunch the paper already, right? One day you sit and you cut the square, then another one you cut the circle, another day you scrunch them, and then another day you will create your flowers, maybe. This will be the last one. Just wanted to show you with the brads, but it's very easy. Pretty sure you already know how to do this. Maybe you already know how to do these flowers. Because this is nothing new. I think I saw this idea on Pinterest a long time ago. Sometimes when I run out of idea, I just go to Pinterest and look for ideas, and I make it my own. Make changes here and there. You don't always have to have fresh ideas. You can also recycle ideas. Okay, so this will be the last flowers. While I do this flower, I want to thank everybody that has been commenting on my tutorials lately. I really need more comments on my tutorials. I don't know why. I get a lot of comments like on my Facebook pages, and then on my tutorial people watch my tutorial, but they don't leave comments. They leave the comments on Facebook. But I need you guys to leave comments here too. So you put your brad, you see, and then give me a thumbs up. It's free, and you help a fellow artist, a fellow crafter, you know, to grow. You may think that is not important, but a thumbs up, a comment will really help me to, you know, YouTube will recommend my tutorials more to other people that haven't subscribed to my channel. And if you subscribe, will be, oh my god, that will be awesome if you haven't subscribed, because some people watch your tutorial but they haven't subscribed. So that will greatly help me grow. So this is the one that we just did with the rye. You saw what easy it was. So let me show you the ones that we did today. I like the pearl one too. Look how pretty it looks with the pearl. This one I think is my favorite. So, and also if you haven't hit that notification bell, please do so today. You will receive a notification from YouTube every time that I upload a video. So thank you for watching, everyone. Happy crafting. See you in the next tutorial.